Good morning, everybody. I'm pretty excited because this will be my last week here, and I am really excited about it. At first, when you're traveling and you're moving to different areas and or different countries, you start to adapt, right? I don't know if you might understand. I think starting my journey last year, I didn't, I adapted to wherever I was in my hometown in San Diego, California. And that's just seemed, too comforting. You know where you're going, just a new place, an apartment, but you're committed, right, with the lease and everything. With that being said, when you're traveling, though, you can only be in a certain country for so long, like the visa. So, Medellin, it's just such a place you really want to go back to. I started off with Oaxaca, which is pretty cool. I had more of a nervous anxiety there at first because it was my first journey and I had to adapt a little more. And I was only there for, I think 2 months. I could be wrong, but anyways, it was a wow factor because it reminded me of my own roots and my family and cousins. And I started to remember things. I started to remember, I remember that means this, like the Spanish language. And of course, they speak other languages there, but there was just something about it. And so that I will always remember. And then 3 days in Mexico City, it was just not long enough to catch in all that, substance. But it did remind me I think the mean of Mexico City, it reminded me of San Diego, like California. They did have a lot of things there that I remember, like, KFC, other just franchises. But with Oaxaca, it was not like that. It was different. They did have some franchise, but very, very limited for where I was at. And it was beautiful. It was very authentic. We really got into, my partner and I got into like the whole cities slash, with the local people. That's what we like. And now, moving forward, Medellin was a big eye-opener for me and how I really adapted here quite well, I think. And it showed me a lot. I grew a lot from this traveling into having opportunities with the tribes that came with me together. It really, I am so grateful for them. I love them so much. And now that we're all going in different directions this time, but hopefully we'll meet later on. Our job for my partner and I to take what we have learned, and like I said, the support is so important, and that's where I'm at. And all these things that I've learned in the remote sales and in the community that I take care of, Undeniable Remote Sales is truly where my heart's at. I want to help people. I want them to see that it can be done. There's so much to learn, but not really. It's, just put your foot on the gas pedal but know that there is ways to do it. It just depends on you if you're open to learning. And that's where I'm at. That's what I do. And now I'm going on to still staying in Medellin, but going to Laureles. And that, from what I hear, is a place that is developed so much from what I hear, and that's where it stems from the growth, where where a lot of people start, and so that's where my mentor started and built GCM. And so that to me is so symbolic and beautiful. And so I'm going to be building my own directions and my own path. And so that being said, you know, if you ever get an opportunity to have people that are light-minded, wonderful people that helps you grow, dude, they're great. And you want to keep those ties intact, you know, even if you go separate ways, your heart is always with them, and that's where I'm at. And so just like I love you guys being close to me in my journey, I'm here with you. So that being said, I love you guys, and this is my last weekend here, and then one more week, and that's pretty much my new beginnings. And so we're sending off my beautiful friend, and on Saturday and following weekend, and then we're off. So I hope you stick around, and I'm going to show you all kinds of great places in Laureles. And I had a tour yesterday. It was wow. I didn't know what there was. I caught a little fear, but just because where I was at, I wasn't certain if I was going to enjoy it. And that's the thing, never judge the book by its cover, right? And so that's where I'm at. So I love you guys, and I hope to see you with me on my channel so that you guys can see all my upcoming growth. And I hope you share as well. So ciao for now. Love you guys. Have a really great weekend, and I'll keep you updated. Check me out. Love you. Bye. Ciao for now.